Hello friends! Welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be setting up my Q4 and October monthly goals in my planner. This planner setup process keeps me productive and on task to achieve my 2025 goals, so come plan with me. And all you really need for this process is a pen, and that's it. I've already created my goals pages for the year. I have a vision board here, and I also have my Q3 goals page for reference, but we'll be filling out the back, which is my Q4 goals page. And I did a full setup of this whole process previously in a different video, which I will link down below for those of you who are interested. The first goal that I'm going to pick out for Q4 is a fitness goal. I am using that vision board to decide which goals that I want to tackle. The one I decided on for this quarter is to build muscle and power. I also have 3 flags next to the goal, one with an M, a W, and a D, standing for monthly, weekly, and daily. These will be tasks that I will tackle in each of those time frames to help me progress towards that goal. My monthly tasks to achieve this goal will be to follow a monthly strength routine and to evaluate my progress every 4 to 5 weeks. On the weekly, I want to be working out 3 or more days per week, increasing my weights every week cycle to get progressive overload, which does help build muscle. And then finally, on the daily, I will be striving to eat 100 grams of protein a day to support muscle growth. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that in. For my next goal, it's going to be one related to my business on Etsy and also kind of a personal goal. I was going to write in business as the category, but then I looked at my vision board and realized that work is the actual title from where I'll be pulling. And I'm going to be making my own goal, not directly based off of any one goal within that work category. Tried to do this in a monthly fashion last month. It was a little too ambitious, so we're going to make it a quarterly goal for the end of the year. That goal is to set up my 2025 planner and list all of the related layouts that come from that setup process. And I've given myself till December 15th as the due date so that you guys will have time to buy it if you are planning to use any of those layouts for your own planner in the new year. Again, monthly, weekly, daily, broken down into tasks, and my monthly task will be to work out my 2025 planner setup in October. I'm also going to have a monthly task for November to create all the layouts, and then also to list all the layouts in December. On the weekly, I need to set aside 4 to 6 hours each week to work on the planner setup and layouts. And finally, on the daily, I need to be time blocking my normal daily tasks and scheduling in time weekly for that production. So my final quarterly goal that I'm going to tackle in 2024 is a life goal. And I've decided that I want to do more fun things. And so I have it as a goal here to kind of push myself to make it happen. My goal is to have 10 or more memorable experiences by the end of the year. On the monthly, I plan to go out and explore local events, places, and activities at least 4 times a month, so once a week roughly. And then that easily cascades down into setting aside a day each week for fun experiences and scheduling that in, which is most important so that I don't miss an event or, that I can work my schedule around that time frame of whatever activity we're going to be doing for the week. And then on the daily, I need to focus my work days into 3 to 4 days per week, depending on how the week pans out, and free up that time for the fun activities. So that is it for my quarterly goals. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more low key for this last quarter of the year. I've been pushing pretty hard on my previous quarters, so this one's just going to be kind of more relaxed as far as goal setting. I think it's a good time to do that since, the holidays are here and all of that can really be overwhelming. So not too crazy of goals, but hopefully ones that will help me achieve that renewed self that I've strived for 2024. We're going to take those same quarterly goals and now move those into the monthly goals for October. And I've went ahead and started writing in the first goal, which is that fitness goal. And I'm going to take the monthly task and basically migrate that right over into that first goal setup. So that first goal is to follow a monthly lift routine to build muscle. And that, again, is coming from the monthly task straight off the quarterly goals. I'm going to break that down a bit more, also referencing the weekly and the daily tasks. I have to adjust my current workout schedule to accommodate strength training 3 times a week. I also need to increase my weights weekly and work towards failure during each workout, again, for that progressive overload situation I'm trying to achieve. Eating 100 grams of protein daily as my goal. And one more, just to throw that in, to be consistent, no excuses, because I know myself, and it's always good to have a reminder there to be consistent and not find alternative ways to avoid the goal. So for number 2, I'm going to grab that work goal like I have there on the quarterly. And for the very first month, I have to work out my 2025 planner setup. And that's for October. So for November, I will have that same goal, but the one that says create all layouts in November, and so on and so forth. Some things I need to do in order to work out that planner setup is to brainstorm new ideas for better and more efficient planning. I also need to research other planner setups and gather ideas just so I can really figure out what I really want for 2025. And then finally set aside 4 to 6 hours each week to work on my planner and the setup. So that third goal is, again, straight from the quarterly goals, which is the life goal I've written in there. It will be to have 4 memorable experiences for the month. Again, really pulling from that monthly task related to the goal. So some things to help support that will be to research local events, places, and activities for us to explore and then schedule them in. I will also need to plan a date day twice a month with the hubs in case he doesn't want to go on all these fun excursions with me. I can probably get him out of the house twice a month. And if more happens, I will be surprised. But I'm okay with solo exploring. That happens to be one of my goals from my vision board. And then also, too, I need to stick to my time blocking schedule to ensure free time for fun. All of those really came straight from the quarterly goals. My final goal I'm going to pull from the vision board. I'm going to look for a goal that I can easily do within a month and just have that as an additional goal to strive for. Not too intense, not working towards quarterly goals, but working towards my overall vision. I've decided to do a self-care goal, and I have on there under self-care to build out a wardrobe and develop my personal style. So I thought it would be good to review and edit my closet and create some stylish outfits from the clothing that I've started collecting this year that's trending or just, more fashionable than some of the stuff I had in there. But I do need to do some things to really put it all together. So my first task will be to review Pinterest fashion boards that I've created and identify outfits to recreate. I also will need to try on the clothes and take out anything ill-fitting or unflattering. I've just started collecting clothes that I think are cute at the time, but my body has changed a little bit since I've been working out more regularly, and I just want to make sure that I am having clothes in there that I want to wear and make me feel good. So next we'll try recreating those Pinterest outfits that I found and cataloging the good ones with a photo. This is something I haven't really done in a long time, but I think just to get that put together self, that will be a really good task to do. Finally, I need to actually dress in those good outfits daily, utilizing that created outfit photo album. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye!